ハロー、ハットマークオメガハットマーク、キラキラ。頑張れレイ。ブオン。ハイフン、波線、チョコレート。ゴビバ、ハロー、手を振る。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
The Czech Republic are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ronaldinho. Shot could be on. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance for a shot! Now somewhat off target. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mbappe! Platini. We expected better, and so did he. And it's Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Shot a goal! It's in! And again they hit the front. So we have a break. Oh, that's clever. Oh, good take in a good area. Platini. He's in a great position here. Chance here to counter. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Luis Suarez! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. It's a threatening ball. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Hullet. Ibrahimovic takes a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that.
Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Ibrahimovic. And Messi! Against the crossbar. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That is good alertness. And it's Ibrahimovic. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Modric. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any error.
And a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Bale. To Maldini. And they've switched it over to the other side. Ups for safety. João Neves. Maldini. Still goalless at the moment. João Neves is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Thuram. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has taken decisive action. Platini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just the keeper to beat! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now this could be Messi! Played with speed from back to front. Oh, nicely intercepted. Thuram. And it's Modric. Floated through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Modric. Half an hour played now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pepe gets over and intercepts. Yamal. Modric. Great defending, strong and determined. Barcelona finding their passes. And Messi! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
The most accurate pass. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Messi. Still waiting for the first breakthrough. but not for the want of trying. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale. Now Modric. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Bale cuts out the pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Hiroshima clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's managed to get rid. Ibrahimovic. And it's Bale. Ronaldinho. And this is Hullet. Pepe makes the interception. Yamal is onto it in a flash.
Barcelona could really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
定期初見様ご視聴の皆様いらっしゃいませ。ネギチャンネルをぜひチャンネル登録と高評価もぜひお願いします。皆様ぜひ楽しんでいってください。オメガ。
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Ibrahimovic. Brilliantly cut out. Platini. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Nicely worked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Ibrahimovic!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Could move up a gear here. A probing pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Modric. Nicely spread. Thuram. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
聖なさんヤッホー、手を振る。定期ありがとね。
Cambio. El dorsal 17, Ronaldinho. El dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
Played it early.
Ronaldo. El dorsal 11, Neymar. El dorsal 21.
Crosses it in. Ibrahimovic! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Pepe. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking for a runner. Platini gets into some space. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Another pass just keeps... And a chance! It's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the first goal of the game.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Platini. Might be danger here. Ibrahimovic driving. Shot a goal! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football.
And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Modric. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Out to the right, played back in. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Lovely, now then. Chance for a shot! And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here.
You know, Peter, even from up here, I can sense a quiet determination from Rivaldo. Someone who's always let his football do the talking.
Yeah, and his shooting especially, he has one of those genuinely piercing shots.
And tremendous skill as well, and imagination.
Rivaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a really well-measured ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rijkaard. Bellingham. And Maicon. Rivaldo. Rivaldo! Ibrahimovic. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Toure attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's made its way to him. Can he spark a counter here? Roberto Carlos. Inter Milan finding their passes. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played into the middle.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's Bellingham. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have opportunity, but it had to be done.
Roberto Carlos taking charge of the dead ball. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought a starting position was good.
Konnichiwa, bye.
Keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
So, third corner of the game.
Toba-san, konnichiwa, kira kira.
And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Opts for safety. Over to the left. Played in deep. It's a goal kick. Luis Suarez. Platini. Can he finish? He's scored! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Up he goes! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan get their fourth corner. And that should get the job done. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Rivaldo.
Hiroshima can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Out towards the flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Looking for the run. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. And this is Ibrahimovic. Luis Suarez. And it's Bellingham. And he's well positioned here. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bellingham cuts it out. Searching pass he's played there. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And this is it. And the finish! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Cambio di giocatori.
And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. That's a sharp pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played into space. That is a great pick out. Ibrahimovic. Chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Hullet. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
A probing pass. Chips it through. He has a look up. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. He gets big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's on it, can he get away? Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. Oh, good take in a good area. Played out to the left flank. Deep cross. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Looking for a runner. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Ibrahimovic. Platini.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rijkaard. Platini. And this is Rivaldo. Oh, sweet feet. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Inter really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's following up! Oh, taken with style! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8. Ibrahimovic.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 25.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Bale receives it in a wide position, goes down, but nothing given.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ernest. Oh, good-looking ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe, and this is Bale. Oh, that's neat. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through.
Hiroshima nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Chance for a shot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
No time. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played out towards the right wing.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Chance to deliver. And it's claimed by the keeper. Ernest. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Yaya Toure. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want.
ネギさん、皆さん、こんにちは。挙手、お邪魔します。神様さん、ヤッホー、手を振る。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Platini is onto this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the Sar claims comfortably.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out towards the flank.
Now it's Mbappe.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened.
Shoots!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Probing pass. And the keeper takes decisive action. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Ibrahimovic. So we're still where we started right now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Platini. Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
It's Ibrahimovic!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Now can he find a finish? And he's managed to get rid. Taken back almost at once. And the ball's gone astray. And here's Suarez.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Platini does well to get it back. Suarez looking to penetrate opposition lines. And this is Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makaleli. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
15 minutes till half-time. Played into space. There's the header! It's hit the crossbar. And he's done it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would
ああ
have been advised
乗
to
れるか
do
な
that as a kid.
電車が満員だわ。汗汗。ネギさん、また、ゆっくり見れるときに来ますね。キラキラ、ありがとう。
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. It's played through for Platini! Yaya Toure.
Hiroshima really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's found the way through. Now this could be a chance. Danger averted for now. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Hiroshima clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There will be 1
Now
minute
it's
added
Luis
time.
Suarez. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Nesta. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
神様さん、お気をつけて、手を振る。
They've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Hiroshima definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Platini. He's a can he finish? Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Platini receives it in, shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Platini is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shot at goal! That's another chance! And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Luis Suarez. And he thumps it clear. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Suarez. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Platini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with. That's a throw. Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. And he's quick to get it clear again. And claimed it back swiftly. Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe going about things with real menace.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
18.
So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Coming on the field, number 8, Ronaldinho.
Can he get on the end of this?
7, Johan Cruyff.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Number 24, substitution.
It's made its way to him. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! It's in! And they're back in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And the shot! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that's aimed into them. Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their 3rd corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Platini. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is it's Ibrahimovic! Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. Look at the space here. Rafael Leao. It's a mighty effort. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Cruyff cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Eto'o, looking here to chip it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bergomi. Rafael Leao, a player who needs no introduction. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, important interception. That's a sharp pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Turns back here, probably the best option. All the way back. Vieira. Ferdinand. Jordan Henderson. Pullet. And it's Rijkaard. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Played back in. Oh, that's superb. That's good play. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is lovely. And Torres! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Pepe. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he's forced to go back. Oh, that's a fine interception. Luis Suarez, chance here to counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That has been cut short. Corinthians upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's
Takes a shot! Toure gets it clear. Platini.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Platini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows...
And a chance! Danger averted for now. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Platini. He's through here. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! And he's done it! First blood drawn. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Can he get on the end of this? Pepe spots it and intercepts. Zaniolo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had a hit! And it's Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! And he's there to get it away. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Luis Suarez. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ibrahimovic. He can run onto that. Zaniolo. Bale. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Hullet. Hullet! Off the post! Has another go! Zaniolo. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that's well seen too.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Ibrahimovic! That was probably asking just too much. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. Nothing's lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Goal! Corinthians are back in business. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And goes for a shot! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's chosen to go back. Platini. Nice looking ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Fernando Torres. It's a pretty loose pass. A probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Zaniolo. Bale. Big chance! And that was very necessary. And here's Torres. Caresses it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And claimed it back swiftly. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pull it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Torres. Strokes it back. And that is expertly dealt with. Can he spark a counter here? That's good vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Pull it. Oh, well played. Pull it. Now it's Luis Suarez. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely aimed pass. Well, they can break here. Well, played right into his path. Tries a shot! It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Nedved at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Ferdinand. Jordan Henderson. And it goes cross-field. And Sané. Pepe, too strong, too smart. Hermes. Henderson gets across to intercept that. And it's Ronaldinho. No luck with that dink over the top. Ronaldinho. Plays a sharp little ball here. Henderson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ronaldinho. Ferdinand. Pepe. Rijkaard. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that is chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Bergomi. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So there's Massimo Otto, moving on for shapes to shoot! Goal, Milan! Springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's delightful. Look at the space here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Van der Sar looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
ball and he's in here. There's the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Hoeneß. And it's Gullit. Lobbed in behind. Nedved. Gullit.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hoeneß. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Suarez. Platini. Chance! It's a goal! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So, a breakthrough already. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. Nedved. And that's been won straight back. And it's Nedved. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. It's a threatening ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
There's the header! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a
decent chance! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Ernest tries to play. Luis Suarez! Ibrahimovic, and he was quick to react. Vieira. Now Ernest. Defending was strong and firm. Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maldini. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? Robertson. Deep cross. Oh, smashing header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's Michel Platini. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was alert to it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Hiroshima really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Ernest. Can he latch on to this? He is just caressing the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played into space. Can he finish? Pass just lacking in accuracy. Robertson.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And it's played forward, spread it left. And it's Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Luis Suarez. That has not gone well. And claimed it back swiftly. Nedved is wide and looking to get onto this. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
This match was 28,599.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Robertson. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Suarez. Robertson. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Vieira. Yaya Toure.
Takes a shot!
Suarez finds himself offside. Pullet might just make this. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And Pullet! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Suarez running with the ball. That's a cute ball. That's been slipped through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Pullet. Oh, well played. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in.
Great chance!
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Cleared without hesitation.
Shoots!
And that has earned a reprieve for the time. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernes. That's really well manoeuvred. And the counter is on. He's in a great position.
Tries a shot!
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Great defending, strong and determined. 5 minutes left on the clock. Nesta. Bergomi tries making a foray down the right. And it's Hullet. Played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through. And he's onside. Ball swung in. Has a look and plays it forward.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic might just make this. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saka. Oh, this is a very good run. And smartly reclaimed.
I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Nice interception, well timed. Lahm. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Lahm, looking for options for movement. Oh, that's neat. Cross to the back post. He gets big. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Big chance! No mistake! purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
That was a given, it always was.
It's Ibrahimovic! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Platini.
Hiroshima really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tries to dink it through. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
He's a sharp little ball here. He might be in here. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Time and again they are repelled. Makalele. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Knocks it out wide. That's a super give and go. Platini. Nedved. Calafiori calmly anticipates. Pull it. That's a good ball. Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And here's Platini. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Hullet. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's had it nicked away. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Gattuso. Now that looks a decent ball. Succumbs to the pressure. Platini. Well timed, excellent interception. That looks a good ball through, and he's certainly onside here. Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread out to the left. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! And they've got rid. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que el estadio dispone de una sala de objetos perdidos que permanecerá abierta entre semana en horario de oficina. Cambio de jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Goes down, but nothing given. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking here to chip it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi! Oh, that's That's a waste.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, super find. Now he's off and running. He's not got that quite right. This might spell danger. He's given the time to pick a pass. Pepe cuts out the pass. Now it's Hullet. Saka.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
There's the delivery. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Hullet. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's played it long.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played out to the right. And Messi! He's kicked it out, just.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. So, what can they make of this? Nedved receives it in a good position here. Chance for a shot! Goal! They're back within reach! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 14.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
El dorsal 22.
Now it's Hullet.
El dorsal 24.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Serán sustituidos por
And that is expertly dealt with.
Cristiano
Thuram
Ronaldo.
gets rid
El
without
dorsal
sophistication.
11. Neymar.
And
El
it's
dorsal
Cruyff.
6. El dorsal 21. Bale. El dorsal
Chips
13.
it through.
Vieira.
Hullet.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Bale is herring after that one. That's a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? Bale. Vieira. Neymar. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bale has it out wide and in space. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bale. Ronaldinho. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's being shifted off it. Calafiori. Calafiori plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to play it through. Bale in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! He scores! And they are cruising away. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation...
And pull it! They want to be quick to recover this.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Saka. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's a sharp little ball here. Drilled in low. And he was alert to it. Nedved with the clearance. Saka. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that's a lovely exchange. That is ended up in no man's land. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lahm gets flagged offside. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game, capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see himself as a holding player, and his ability to distribute could well be key here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. De Jong. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Luis Suarez. Saka. Lam gets into some space. And that's aimed into the middle. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Luis Suarez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. De Jong. Some good work on the right flank here, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Platini, and here's Suarez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the lot. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Saka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nedved.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Suarez in acres of space out wide. Deftly away. Platini.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nedved. He is through here.
Hiroshima truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Defending was strong and firm. Saliba. Vieira. Pull it. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Now this could be a chance.
And the shot! It's there!
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that...
He's given it shoots! Saka is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has been indicated.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's the whistle for half-time. can't do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Hiroshima certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Maldini is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
The ball goes in, brilliantly cut out. Nedved.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get it through? Look at the space here. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, he got that all wrong. Vieira. Luis Suarez showing great feet there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Hullet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ernest. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Hullet. And he's certainly onside here. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Nedved actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has been knocked clear. He's found some space. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this is a great position. Shapes to shoot! Ernest. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
He's being urged to shoot. Decent chance! It's a loose ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's another good win of the ball. And that interception was most necessary. Ernest hangs it, climbs up big. It's in. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's very necessary.
Sane. Number 20. Dembele.
Ernest.
Number 17.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And a chance! It's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Nicely aimed pass. No, he is not giving anything away. It's good running with the ball. Ronaldinho is the guilty party there. And it's Vieira. Fired deep towards the back post. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
He's having a shot!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Is there a... It's Gerrard!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how